DMV Test New York with answers. When a vehicle approaching you has their high beams on, what is your best response? Turn on your high beams and keep looking straight ahead. Close your eyes. Keep looking at the approaching vehicle out of the corner of your eye. Keep looking straight ahead. You are crossing an intersection when you notice an emergency vehicle behind with its lights on. What should you do? None of the above. Continue through the intersection and then pull over to the right. Stop in the intersection. Start a turn either to the left or right in the intersection. When is double parking considered legal? When there are no available parking spots to unload freight or passengers. Double parking is never legal. None of the above, Ian. What should you always do when driving in a bad weather? Increase your following distance. Drive the speed limit. Drive the same speed as traffic. All of the above. When is parking permitted in a tunnel or on a bridge? When signs permit parking there. Never. None of the above. If there is not a no parking sign. What is true regarding bicycles and the road? Bicycles should never leave the bike lane. Bicycles should always stay on the sidewalk. Bicycles should stay near the shoulder and ride against the flow of traffic. Bicycles should ride in the same direction as traffic and stay as far to the right as possible. What is the best advice for driving in heavy fog? Do not drive. Wait to drive until after the fog clears. Always use your low beams. Neither of the above. Always use your high beams. When should you use your horn? When someone cuts you off. To let someone know they did not have the right of way. All of the above. To prevent an accident. In which instance could you be hidden from other drivers? When a large truck or vehicle is parked near the corner of an intersection. When you drive alongside another vehicles. When trees or bushes are near an intersection. All of the above. If you feel you have had too many drinks, how can you reduce your BAC? Wait the appropriate amount of time to allow the alcohol to leave your bloodstream. Drink a pot of coffee. Take a cold shower. Do some jumping jacks. On multiple lane highways, slower drivers should drive in which lane? The center lane. Either the right or the left lane. The right lane. The left lane. When do you need to signal? All of the above. When there are other cars around. When you don't look over your shoulder. Every time you change lanes. Which statement is true regarding drinking and driving? Drinking and driving is safe if you can handle alcohol. Drinking and driving is a minor offense. By drinking and driving you can only hurt yourself. 40% of fatality collisions involve alcohol. What is the best thing to do when driving in fog so thick you can't see? Park on the side of the road with your parking lights on. Honk your horn repeatedly. Use your low beams for reduced glare. Pull far off the road and turn off your lights.
What should you do if during a heavy rainstorm your windshield wipers stop working? Slow down and turn your high beams and emergency lights. Keep driving in the slow lane until you reach your destination. Slow down, put your head at the window to see, and pull off the road. Slow down and concentrate on the tail lights of the drivers in front of you.
What shape is generally a speed limit sign? A triangle. An octagon. A rectangle. A circle. What is it called when your tires lose contact with the road while driving through water? Fishtailing. None of the above. Rubbernecking. Hydroplaning. How many feet should you start to signal before a left turn? 50. 100. None of the above. 150. If in an emergency you are forced to park on a freeway, what should you make sure of? That the vehicle's doors are locked. That the vehicle is visible from 200 feet in each direction. All of the above. That the vehicle has its emergency lights on. What do orange-colored signs signify? Carpool lane. Passing permitted. Regulatory signs. Construction ahead. Who do you need to exchange your driver license information with at the scene of an accident? The fire department. The witnesses of the accident. All of the above. The other drivers involved. What are some of the driving characteristics to help tell if someone is drunk? Someone who is driving slower than other traffic. Someone who is making sudden movements when starting and stopping. Someone who is swerving across their lane. All of the above. If your vehicle has a front and side airbags, which of the following statements is true? You are not required to wear seat belts. You are only required to wear a shoulder harness. You are required to wear the lap belt only. You are required to wear the full seat belt. What is the best way to interpret having the right of way? Other drivers must yield to you when to have the right of way. All drivers will obey the right of way laws. The right of way needs to be taken. Use common sense and let other drivers go first if it will prevent an accident, even if you have the right of way. When turning left, across a double yellow line on a two-lane road, into a private driveway, what should you watch for? Both of the above. Vehicles coming toward you. Vehicles behind you that might try and pass on the left. Neither of the above.
Good luck.